Begin at the back of your mat, feet together, hands at your heart, and set an intention for your practice. Feel how your feet root down into the ground, how your breath flows up from your feet towards the crown of your head. And then begin to slowly sweep the arms up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, bow forward, hands touch the earth. Inhale, walk your hands forward out into your plank pose. And then when you exhale, slowly lower yourself down, like you're hugging the earth. Point the toes back, lift your chest, inhale. Exhale, release. Curl your toes under and shift back to downward dog. Feel the length of your spine in your downward dog, making sure the neck is relaxed, the face is soft. And then begin to walk your hands back to your feet. Let your spine drape down. And then inhale, roll all the way up. Let the arms flow to the sky once the legs are straight. Exhale, hands come at your heart. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Exhale, fold forward, release. Inhale, walk your hands out in front of you, out into plank pose. Curl your tailbone under and lift your navel to your spine. Exhale, lower down with that super strong core. Point your toes back, ripple the spine up to cobra. Exhale, curl the toes under and shift back to downward dog. Take a moment to feel your feet, feel your hands pressing down in the earth. Again, walk your hands to your feet. Let your spine drape down, all the thoughts drip towards the earth, and then roll your spine up. Arms flow to the sky, shoulders stay down. Exhale, hands at your heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, bow forward. Let your hips go up while the crown of the head releases. Inhale, walk your hands out in front of you one more time. And then exhale, hug the earth with your hands when you lower yourself down with a strong core and a straight spine. Point the toes back, activate your feet, your legs when you lift. Inhale. Exhale, stretch back to downward dog. And then go ahead, bring your knees down underneath your hips from your downward facing dog. Begin to slide your hands towards you. Stand on your knees and let the heart and the arms rise. Exhale, bow forward, touch the earth next to your knees. Inhale, lift your arms, lift the chest, stand on your knees. Exhale, bow forward, fingertips touch. Inhale for the last time, rise up with the spine. Exhale, bow forward, this time with the hands in front of you. Touch the earth with your forehead. Feel how you can rest here, supported by the ground underneath you. And then curl your toes under and shift back to downward dog. Big toes come together in the center line of your mat. Lift your right leg up into the sky, flex the foot, reach the leg away from the ground. And then when you exhale, let your knee come to your chest, round your spine and step the foot forward. Now when you inhale, shift your hips back, flex the right foot and lengthen that leg. And then when you exhale, left heel back, heart forward. Inhale, shift your hips back, lengthen the right leg. Exhale, bend the right knee, heart forward. Inhale, keep some lift in the left leg. Also when you exhale, bend the front knee. Now press both hands down. Step into a plank pose from here. Inhale. Exhale, knees to the ground. Shift your hips back. And then when you inhale, arms rise, chest lifts. Exhale, bow forward towards the ground. Fingertips by your feet this time. Let your chest lift. Open the heart here. Exhale, wave forward. Hands slide out in front of you. Downward facing dog. Big toes touch. Inhale the left leg to the sky. Keeping the leg strong, flex the foot. And then when you exhale, bring your left knee into your chest and step your foot forward. Same thing here. Frame your foot with your fingertips. Inhale, bring your hips away, straighten the left leg. Exhale, heart forward, heel back. Inhale, hips away, lengthen. Exhale. Inhale, waving back. Neck is free. Exhale, bend. Press both hands down. Step into plank pose when you inhale. Exhale, knees to the ground. Shift your hips back. Slide your arms up. Wave them to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Fingertips touch next to your feet. Inhale, lift your chest up towards the sky. Shoulder blades draw back. Exhale, bow forward. Hands in front of you. Downward facing dog. Let the big toes meet again. And then inhale, the right leg lifts to the sky. Feel you can ground your hands and then step the foot in between your hands now. Now from here, the left foot is going to step in quite a bit. The right hip draws back so that you can square the hips. And then feel the length in your spine here. Heart reaches forward. Exhale, bow forward towards the foot. Now, if you feel, when you wave down, that your spine starts to round, either place your hands on blocks if you have them, or just place the hands on your shin or your upper leg. So you want to keep the spine as straight as you can. Right hip draws back, left hip goes forward, grounding both feet. And then bend your front knee, press the hands down, left heel is up, step into plank, inhale. Exhale, knees to the ground, shift your hips back. Rise up from your knees, let the chest lift, navel lift, strong core. Exhale, bow forward, fingertips behind the feet this time. Either lift the chest or also lift your heart, press the hips forward, maybe neck goes back. Exhale, release. Hands out in front of you, downward facing dog. Big toes meet, left leg goes up into the sky. Press into both hands, feel the grounding of your right foot. And then exhale, knee to chest, step your foot forward. Bring your right heel in quite a bit and then square your hips so the left hip goes back and the right thigh goes a little bit in so the right hip goes forward. Lengthen your spine, inhale, and when you exhale, you wave forward. So you can do that a few times to ease yourself into the pose. And once you've found a steady place, breathe there. Again, notice if the spine is rounded, and if so, hands come just a little higher, whether it's on your shin, on your thigh, or on blocks. And inhale, bend your front knee, step the right foot a little bit back, come to plank, inhale. Exhale, knees to the earth. Slide your hands towards you. Inhale, lift the heart to the sky. Really feel the opening and the lengthening here. Exhale, bow forward. Hands come behind the feet. Lift your chest or also lift your hips. And then exhale, release that slowly down. Hands in front of you. Downward dog. Big toes together. Right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to chest, step your foot in between your hands. Ground the left heel. And then from here, let your arms rise up and above your head. Press down into both feet for your warrior one. Spread the toes as much as you can, lengthen your spine and free your neck. And then feel the energy going from your toes up towards your hands. Hands release at your heart. Turn your right toes towards the left. So the small side of your feet is parallel with the small side of your mat. Inhale, reach the heart up. Exhale, fold forward. Let your hands come either behind your back or down in front of you underneath the shoulders. The spine folds forward, the feet press down into the earth, and the sit bones lift. Notice that the more you press down into your feet, the more you can create length in your spine and in your legs. Fingertips come down, back on the earth. Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands back to the right. Press them down next to the right foot. Step to plank. Inhale. Exhale, knees come down underneath the hips. This time, when you inhale, lift your arms to the sky. Repeat any of the variations that we've done, or come to full camel pose. Catch your heels, let the heart and the hips go forward and up. If this is too much, just choose a different variation that we've done. Exhale, hands come forward, curl the toes under, and come to downward dog. Big toes meet for the last time. Lift the left leg up to the sky, keep it super strong, straight. Exhale, knee to your chest, step the foot forward. Right heel grounds this time. Let your arms lift, bend your left knee above your ankle. Draw the right hip forward and the left hip a little bit back so you feel beautiful strength in your pelvis. Lift your arms above your head, shoulders release down, and feel your roots here, like a tree or mountain. Exhale, hands come at your heart. Turn your feet towards the left. Press them down, hands on your hips. Inhale, ripple the spine up. Exhale, bow forward towards the earth. Either interlace the hands behind your back and fold, or hands can come underneath the shoulders if that's better for you. Once more, instead of focusing on what you're looking at, notice if you can focus on your feet. Focus on your roots, on your legs. Draw the energy up from your legs. And then release your hands down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, walk the hands to your left foot. Press them down. Inhale, plank pose, super strong core. Exhale, knees to the earth. Slide your hands back. Lift your chest, ripple the spine up, reach. Exhale, any of the variations of camel pose that we've done. Fingertips behind you, next to you, or hands on your heels. Letting the core be strong to support your low back, hard to the sky. And then exhale, lift up, sit back. This time rest in your child's pose. Knees can come wide if you like. Let your forehead rest either on your hands or on the earth. And feel the deep release in your body. Inhale, rise back from your knees. Bring your knees together and then shift your feet to one side so you can sit down on your buttock. Now here, start to straighten out your legs. Bring them as wide as your mat if you like, or closer together. Reach the fingertips up to the sky when you inhale, and then exhale, reach forward and up and catch anything you can find, whether it's your toes, whether it's the outside of your feet, your shins, or your thighs. If you've got your toes, you can start to bend your elbows. But try to be patient here. There's no point in pushing yourself into a pose that is unnatural for you. We always seek for balance and energy in our bodies. We never want to feel stuck here. And in the end, it doesn't really matter if you can touch your toes or not. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and slowly come back up. Point your toes, and now start to bring your hands behind you, fingertips point towards the buttock, and then see if you can press away from the earth. Lift your heart, lift your hips, reach the heart to the sky. Maybe the head goes back. Full expression here. And then exhale, lower yourself down. Well done. Shift your hips forward, and then slowly start to roll down your spine. Use your core strength here after that back bend that we did. Keeping the feet on the ground as much as you can. And then release the shoulders and bring your knees into your chest. Give them a nice hug. And feel how your low back starts to relax. Notice once more how the ground is supporting you here. And notice your breath as it flows through the nose, through the body. Begin to open your arms wide like a T and relax both knees on your right side. If it feels comfortable for your neck, let your head relax towards the left. Now try not to force the twist, instead receive the twist. Bring your knees back to center and then relax them on the other side. If it feels okay for the head, look over to your right hand, breathing into the side body as it opens. Knees come back to center. And then let your hands come to the outside of your feet for either happy baby pose or a little wide-legged happy baby pose, stretching the legs. So either keeping the knees bent or straightening the legs. Bent knee variation, you can have the knees on the outside of your body. And now see if you can straighten the legs just a bit more. And then bring the legs together. And see if you can start to move the inner thighs together so you really make super strong legs. Now lift your chest, lift your head just for a breath. Inhale and exhale, release. Let your knees go. Cross your feet and take the outside of your feet here. Rocking a bit from side to side, releasing even more. And then place the feet back on the ground. Let the feet come together, the knees wide, for a reclined Baddha Konasana. Now I'm supporting my outer thighs with my hands as I don't have pillows here in nature. But if you have some pillows or some blocks or rolled up blankets, you can place them underneath your thighs so that your thighs don't have to hold on to the bones in order to release. If the pose does feel a little intense though, you can just straighten the legs and go for a normal Shavasana. So feel where you are the most grounded and choose for that pose. And wherever you are, start to tune into your natural breath. Feel how you are connected to the ground, to the space around you with your breath. Begin to move your hands, your fingers, your toes, and bring your knees to your chest. Either roll yourself to one side or rock yourself up. Bring your hands at your heart, come to seated. Namaste.